Yo.
I apologize. I didn't see the game pop.
All good.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Before we get started, is it okay if I stream this game?
Sure. I don't mind.
I'm good with it.
Cool. Gotta love a hand with all mana rocks and no lands.
Seven lands. You can't keep 7 lands. Yeah. That would have been terrible. Take my first free molly.
My deck and take my first
I'll
swing
keep this. Yeah, I'll keep this. Are there better hands? Yes. But then we're bracket 2.
Keep this. I mulligan 2 times, so I have 6 cards.
here. Sure. Why not? I'll keep that.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep.
Okay, I'll random the order 2 times. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody ready?
Ready
Yep.
is all up for me.
Let's go.
Alright. Untap, I'll keep. Draw. Throw down a spawning bed and I'll pass my turn.
Oh, I get in trouble.
Is there a... Does Architect have a mode that just hides your cards from your screen capture?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Put
Wait,
a
what?
one
Really?
thing in pass.
Because I'm
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh yeah, you're not doing the whole like put an obnoxious block over your camera.
No.
All right, cool. That's good to know. I will draw. I will play a command tower for turn, and I will pass. At
Draw.
spell
Okay,
table,
this
I
is
said
good.
pass. God
Um.
damn it! You gotta
Island and pass.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Mountain to a servo schematic. Make a 1/1 servo, pass my turn.
Uh, Port channel pathway. I'll tap 2 and play Dragon Tempest and pass.
Uh, It's Architect spell table. It shouldn't be that hard. Huh. I'll draw for turn. I will play Forest for turn.
Yeah, for some reason mine
We'll
doesn't
tap
want to scan
forth.
either. Tempest is the one that gives haste and +2/+2, right? Or
It's haste, and every time a dragon enters, I can ping,
Ping
a
something.
target
Okay.
for X amount of
What-
damage.
What's the card called? Sorry.
Dragon Tempest.
Dragon Tempest.
Oh, thank you. I've never had spell table not be able to
Yeah.
scan.
Happens quite often with the Darker preset, since there's some
Oh,
cards that
yeah.
are new. It has a hard time finding them. It's like the same thing for Ureni. Can't really find it.
I have tapped a Forest and a Commander for 2. Command Tower for 2. I will then play a Satyr Wayfinder. When it enters, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. 1.
Morning, Ulu.
Ew.
How's it going? I
Ooh.
am so excited
a
for
Forest,
Xenos.
a Terra Sunder, a Treasure Cruise, and a Conduit of Worlds.
When
So
I
put
saw his cards pulled, I'm like, that
the
is so perfect.
Forest into my hand and the rest in my graveyard.
It's the most perfect Xenos design I could ever
And I will
imagine, and I'm
pass.
totally gonna build him. Draw. Okay. Mountain and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So at the end of each player's turn, if no creature attacked that turn, that player sacks a creature he or she controls since the beginning of the turn. I'll then go to combat. I'll swing one over at Joe. That's my turn.
Interesting. That's an interesting card.
So you're saying I have to attack or lose my shit?
Yeah.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
I'll draw. I'll play Flooded Grove, play 3, and play Jade Orb of Dragonkind. When I use a mana to cast a dragon creature, +1/+1, and it gains X-Proof. I pass.
Cool. Untap. Draw for turn. Play us. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll play a swamp for land. I will then play 2 and a blue off of the command tower. Play Forbidden Alchemy. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard.
And you can flash it back.
Yep, for 7. I'm gonna put this into my hand. A Spring Bloom Druid, a Stitcher Supplier, and a Forest into the graveyard. Then I will... Do I really need the Satyr Wayfinder? Anybody got an open board? Ooh.
I do.
I will swing it at Novice.
No.
I'll go to combat, sorry. And then I'll swing Novice for 1.
I'll take the 1.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm going to put down an island. I will pay 3 for a Perception Bobblehead. and I'll pass the turn. Taps for mana of any color. I can pay 3, tap it, look at the top X cards in my library, where X is the number of bobbleheads I control. And then I can put a spell with mana value 3 or less from among them into play without playing its mana cost.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a mountainous land for turn.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. If you attack me,
Mhm.
I have no way of blocking, so.
Go to combat. Swing 1 over at Kobe.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Pass my turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Rejuvenating Springs. 3, 4, 5 mana. I will pass my turn. Nope.
Cool. I will untap. I will untap. Drop turn. Cool. I'll play a. Here's where I'll start, I guess. I'll pay 2 and a green. Play Floral Evoker. As a landfall trigger, whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If I pay a green and discard a creature card, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So then I will. What other colors I need for later? Yeah. So I'll play a forest for land for turn. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Floral Evoker for landfall. Then I will pass my turn sacrificing the Satyr Wayfinder. Wait, is that how that card reads? Am I doing that right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then I'll pass. I guess we'll just wait.
Sorry about that.
All good. It's your turn.
Anything in particular happened? Did I get hit or anything?
Nope.
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 We had one card be played, and that was it.
Oh, okay. I am going to then toss down a mountain, and I will pay 1, 2, 3. And I will play down an Arcbound Tracker. Modular 2. Has Menace, and whenever I cast a spell other than my first spell each turn, puts a 1/1 counter on it. Pass turn.
Nice. On tab upkeep. Draw. Play a swamp as land. Tap a black. I guess. Hellish Sideswipe. Stacking my servo schematic to destroy your cat.
The Arcbound Tracker?
Yeah. Dog. Sorry, it's a dog.
Like the opposite of
And then I'll make another servo. Then I'll swing one over at Joe.
Yep.
And then I'll pass my turn.
Apple keep draw. I'll play Sulfur Falls. Bleh. I'll tap 6 with the Jade of Dragonkind. I'll cast Scourge of the Throne. You'll get +1 and X-Proof until end of my next turn. Start of my next turn, sorry. He does have haste. I can ping something for 1. I'll ping the servo for 1.
Which one?
So
Tapped one or non-tapped?
The untap.
Okay.
That way you don't have to find it. Yeah. I'll be attacking you with the Scourge of the Throne, Tracy.
Yeah, what is that? 6 pal?
If this creature attacks the target player with the most life, puts a +1 counter on it, so I'll put that counter on it. So he's 7/7.
Cool. Down to 33, and then you get an additional combat fee.
Yeah, and then this time I'll send it to Cobra.
How big is it?
It's now attacks.
8/8.
Yeah, it's now 8/8.
Okay, I will take 8.
And I'll pass.
That was fun. Alright. It's untap.
Yeah.
We'll draw for turn. I will play Llanowar Waste for land for turn. Landfall trigger. Add a +1/+1 counter to Floral Evoker. Let's do this. I will pay for 1, 2, 3, tapping the command tower for 4 to play Taval. I will go to combat. I'll go to combat. I will swing at Ureni for 4 on the ground.
Cool.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I am going to toss down another island, and then I will pay 1, 2, 3. Intelligence bobblehead. Pay 5, tap it, draw X, where X is the number of bobbleheads I control. And then I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4. For Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink. 1 in a red, tap it, make a token that's a copy of another creature that I control. It gains haste, sack it at the beginning of the next end step, activate only as a sorcery. And then I can pay 9 mana for that same effect, but I make 5 copies.
Draw. That sucks. I'm just getting mana flooded. I'll play a swamp. Go to combat, send 1 over at Joe.
It's a 1/1.
Yeah.
Cool, done.
And that's it.
Upkeep draw. I'll play a mountain for turn. I'll tap 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll cast Urani. He'll have a +1/+1 and X-proof. He also has haste. I summon the dragon so I can ping something for 2. I'll send it to one of your token on the Cobra. How much life does it have? Not your token, but your card on the left, the landfall one.
The Evoker is a 4/5 currently.
Okay. I'll send it to the server, I guess, then, just to kill it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll resolve Rennie. We'll pick up the type 8. There is a dragon. Oh. Yeah. Do you guys? I don't know how to say this. I kind of got lucky. Do you guys mind if someone dies, or should I just let you?
I don't really. Yeah. If I
Are you
die,
sure?
it's fine. Cobra dies, I don't really care.
Okay, sure.
It's how the game goes.
It's a game. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Atarka. So whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. All 3 have haste. For sure, I send the Scourge of Throne to Missing Novice.
Okay.
You get +1/+1. It doesn't have X-proof anymore. I'll then.
So that's 12 damage?
That's 16.
Okay.
Then I'll send Ureni at Insane and Atarka at Cobra.
Okay, I'll take 16 commander.
How much am I taking off of Atarka?
Atarka is 12.
12. Okay. And
Okay. And
then
then
second combat.
yeah, I get a second combat
Yeah.
phase.
Oh, yeah.
I'll resolve Ureni. I'll pick at the top 8 since I attacked with him. I have 1 dragon. He'll get haste. I don't. Oh, attacking creature after this phase. Yeah, I can attack with him too. Oh, I think I'll leave him there. So I'll tap everything. Second phase. Who has the most life now? it's Missing Novice, so
Yeah.
the Scourge is gonna go on Missing Novice. I'll add another counter. So it's plus 5, plus
18
5, so
damage.
it's 10, 10.
Oh,
It's 20.
Damn.
I'll send who had the commander damage? It was insane. I'll send Rennie out insane again and at Arcade Cobra with Marang.
And that'll be it. I believe.
I think that's just missing Novice, that's surprise.
Oh, cool. My go?
How much am I taking off of Atarka now?
Atarka is 12 and then Marang is 12 also. So it's 24 total.
Oh.
And they have trample, right? Or can they just block with your Rennie?
Yes.
Or with Tavalla?
They have
If I even
flying
blocked, yeah, if I blocked with Taval, I still don't see a way out before his next.
Yeah, I was just gonna
cycle?
see untap, upkeep, draw. Do I have a board wipe?
I do have no blockers, so if you guys can kill me in one turn, then I die. But...
It's all good. I've already started cleaning up.
I don't suppose you have anything that has all your creatures have 5 toughness.
Not all of them, but yeah.
Okay,
There's
cool.
the
My
one
chain
that
reaction
I
will
would
do.
die.
I did top deck a board wipe, but it's a board wipe that will not kill your board. So
Oh shit.
that's that's game. Good game.
Alright, sorry about that.
No worries, it happens.
All good. It happens.
Have a good one.
Alright, GG's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think maybe we have enough time for another one. Normally, I would be like, I don't think we have an hour and a half, maybe. Let's do bracket 2 again. I want to make Gimbal work. I want to make Gimbal work. If somebody else opens like a bracket 3 table, I'm swapping, but like... I think my big issue with him right now is that I don't have, like... My mana curve is just kind of high, which is why I'm making him bracket 2. I'm leaning into the modular stuff. Also, these last few games, I don't think I've been getting my, like, reliable copy things. I've got Artificer class. Artificer class has been very nice to me when I've gotten it out. Nexus of Becoming's been pretty great. The entire point of the deck is to just copy my artifact creatures. I'm wondering if I should get rid of... I have, like, Tackling Counterpart and Quasi-Duplicate and, like, a bunch of spells that will copy my stuff. But I'm wondering if I, Alright, somebody has a bracket 3 game up. I might wind up doing that instead then. I'm just gonna do bracket 3. For the sake of I don't have a lot of time, we're just gonna do bracket 3. No, so let me swap.
Look, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Nice, nice. waiting for the rest of everybody, I guess, to get in here. Hello.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Have you been to the Gold Coast recently?
I'm sorry. I like the Disney map. No, I got a mute on here.
Have you heard that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind?
Slavery's been abolished in Morrowind. That's funny.
As a heads up, is it cool if I stream this game? Is everybody in
Oh,
here
yeah.
actually to ask?
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, we're still waiting on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I got like an hour and 20 minutes, so let's hope that I win quick.
In an hour and 20.
Yeah.
You are not permitted to win.
Actually, WotC just updated the rules. I have to win. It's specifically rule 607.3. Missing Novice wins all the time. I asked Gavin to put it in there for me.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe you.
All right, you want to pull up the rule book and look for it?
Yeah.
There's like a whole dictionary's worth of stuff in there. If you don't find it, you're probably not looking close enough. For some reason, you can't control.
You said you only have an hour. Apparently, you have enough time to do that.
Yeah. Now I'm saying you should do that if you don't believe me, obviously.
Do you want to wait till I finish looking it up?
By that time, I'll have to go to work. Shit.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I stream this game? By the way, I know I asked the other two, but I don't think
You
everybody.
talking in Zane?
Yeah. Oh, you were in my last game, weren't you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just got dominated. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh, what happened?
I mean, he got lucky. It's not his fault. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like a broken deck. He got lucky.
I was like, I have a whole lot of nothing. Getting rid of my Arcbound tracker on turn 3. I'm like, well, I have like one other like I it's not great for me.
To be honest, that was the only card in my hand. The rest were all lands.
Okay.
That hellish sideswipe. That was the. That's why I played it. I'm like, fuck it. I might as well. I got nothing else.
That's fair. And I didn't have anything to put the 1/1 counters on, so.
I'm trying to fix fixing my aspect ratio.
I don't know if I keep. I think I'm gonna take a mold.
I mull this.
I'm just missing one. I'm not missing a card. I'm just missing like a copy. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
This is my first time playing with this deck, actually. I just built it yesterday, so let's see how it goes. I have one game changer. It is Bolus's Citadel.
Nice.
I have 2.
I don't know if this deck has any. I swapped it to being a 3 because it was doing pretty good for a bracket 2 deck.
Yes.
I don't know if I might have put one in and I've completely forgotten what it is.
Yeah, I don't just the Bolus's Citadel, but I do have a lot of like Entomb effects.
That's cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I will keep this.
I just have one.
Yeah, I'm good with this. I'll randomize us for play order. I'll do it like 3 times. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yay!
There we go.
Hey, I'm not last. How'd that
Yeah.
happen?
Well, I'm never gonna be able to do that. So it's like you have to like have your thumb to no. How do you do the like? Yeah.
Oh, the shuffle?
The like no like the smooth like fan out of the cards.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm
Just
good.
spend a day doing it. Just spend the whole 24 hours doing it, and you'll be fine. Let's see. Am I good with this hand?
Oh.
Not exactly, but I'll keep it. I can play with this.
Yeah.
I need to actually drink my coffee, but I'm busy. Go ahead.
Okay, am I go?
Let's put in my.
Alrighty. Yep.
I'm good.
All right, good luck. But not as much luck as
Oh,
me.
sorry. I did forget to do something. I have to shuffle my second deck.
Oh, do you
Oh.
have a sticker deck?
Attractions?
I might.
If it's stickers, you'd have to reveal it now. But if it's attractions, then oh, duh, it's Myra. Of course, it's attractions.
I
There-
do have a card that references stickers. I don't use any.
Okay. Mountain, tap, Dragon Master, Outcast, pass.
Nice.
Okay. Let's
I have a sticker deck. It's
Look at
Brokos Apex of Forever. Because if you
Oh.
mutate onto something with stickers, they both have the stickers,
Three
and then when they
landscape.
split, you choose where the stickers go. So he just absorbs
That's
stickers, and I can cast him from the graveyard for his mutate cost for free.
Yeah. Swamp and pass. Yeah, that's cool. I've never played against that.
Yeah, please don't. I don't want to have to Google what stickers do.
Yeah.
So I can rules lawyer you. I have to be able to do that in a game. And if you're playing stickers, I can't rules lawyer you. So.
No, it's not just stickers. I'm playing stickers and mutate. Two of everyone knows the simplest mechanics in all of Magic the Gathering.
Now, what you should do the combo where you have to use mutate to put your entire deck in the command zone. You should
For
do
sure,
that.
for sure, for sure.
You
I'm
know that
going
combo.
to go to combat, swing one at Tracy because they've got a Soul Ring.
Yeah, I top decked it.
And then I am going to play this Is It Boilerworks, which is a little bit of a non-bow with Dragon Master Outcast, but oh well. And I'll pass the turn.
Yeah.
I will draw. Oh, that's a good top deck. I was about to just tutor for that one. Never mind. Sure. Let's play a command tower. I'll tap the command tower for my own Soul Ring that I just top decked, and I'll crack the Myriad Landscape
Nice.
and get 2 mountains. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. I will.
Off the top.
Cool to hear, Fatal.
Not for turn.
I am planning on
which
I
building
was
one
about to
Yes.
tutor for that.
And
Like, I don't need
Dark
to.
Diamond pass.
I saw Xenos previewed and I was
Yeah.
immediately like, I want to build this deck. I love how the flavor
I have
is
like a
perfect.
love-hate relationship with tutors. I took all of them out of here.
I have a
don't
bad tour. I don't use
Commander.
good tutors. Why would I do that? It seems cringe.
You said what?
Good
It
tutors
seems
are
Commander.
cringe.
Why do you want to use good tutors?
Draw. Oh, okay.
I have weird tutors.
That's actually kind of nice. But I don't want to do that right now. Mountain, and then I'm going to pay 3, and I will put out Feywild Visitor. And then combat. Swing 1 at Empires because they have a mana rock. Actually, no, it's Myra because they have a Soul Ring. That's better. Tier
Okay.
list.
One.
Yeah, 1 from the Dragon Master Outcast, most powerful card in all of Duel Monsters. I'll pass the turn.
On top. Draw. I will attract more attention. Let's play Island as land for turn. Let's
Nah.
tap 2 mana for my Corey Steel Cutter.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a good one.
Because when I trample in haste, when I cast my second spell each turn, I make a 1/1 white monk with prowess and attach the equipment to it. Let's tap blue, and 2. I'm gonna cast Mechanized Production and put it on my Soul Ring.
Oh. Nice.
Nice.
Nobody's in here to put on my attractions. I don't have any yet.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't put it on the Corey Steel Cutter.
I don't care about that card.
Mm.
This deck needs so much fucking mana. I
That's
passed
fair. Also, Corey Steel Cutter trigger.
I know. I'm just seeing if I have the token somewhere.
That was your turn, though. I'm good.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
I
you're
will-
not good. I'm better, but go ahead.
I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a swamp. And then I will attract some attention, I think. I'll tap 4 and play
I play
everybody's
attractions.
favorite.
Oh, everyone's favorite
Ah.
girl.
So I assume what I just did to Soul Ring, it doesn't even matter anymore. Thank you.
And I'll pass.
Apocalypse.
You just took
right?
all the flame from me. I
Never an
appreciate it.
opponent. Yeah,
you're welcome.
God, that changes what I was gonna do. God damn. Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, take 2.
But I want to draw like 20 cards a turn.
Same.
Plains is land for turn.
Plains is not an island.
I don't have islands.
He said Plains is land.
That's a stretch. I get it.
I'll represent that by a servo for now and see if I have the token elsewhere.
Mm.
That's actually important because I do not have servo tokens, because technically I would win the game very quickly.
Mm.
I'll tap 5. I'll cast Gideon Jura.
Ooh.
Is he relevant?
Is he the creatures that player controls attack getting Jura Fable? Okay.
Interesting.
He goads things to himself.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have that one in my Mila deck.
I've never seen that before. It's cool.
Mila gives
Yeah.
all my walkers counters when a walker is attacked, so I can be like, you have to attack Gideon.
Um,
I'm going to +2 him up to 8. Targeting Missing Novice.
Oh. Okay. That's
And I'll
attack
pass
Gideon.
my turn.
Okay. Draw. I am going to pay I take 2 from Shieldred. I'm going to take some more because I'm going to play this Roiling Dragon Storm. When it enters, I draw 2, then discard. I'm going to discard this mountain. I will take 4. I am going to toss down this Path of Ancestry as my land per turn. And then I'm going to go to combat. I will swing 1 at Empire.
anything
Or no, I had
crazy
one
about
at
it?
Gideon. I thought it
yeah.
had to attack. It has to attack Gideon specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blocking it with a 2/3.
Okay. Dead. Pass the turn.
Okay.
Okay. No sign of the token that I need, but that's fine. Untap. Upkeep. Make a copy of Soul Ring. Do I want to cast it in my upkeep? I cannot cast anything in my upkeep. Draw. Lose 2. Well, I guess I do this. Let's play one of my game changers.
Get ready for a game change.
Actually, do I want to cast a game changer first? I might not
Tonight,
actually. Let's go
yes.
2. Let's be good Magic players. 2 blue and a black. Let's play Myra.
Is it Ristic
Let's be
City?
good Magic players. No,
Good night, guys.
it's Gamble.
Oh, okay.
Is
Trigger
Gamble-
Myra, trigger Corey, steal car. Gamble is a game changer.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no.
recently added it.
I make
Oh.
a second monk. I will not represent it by the servo token. I need to find something else to represent that, because that matters. I'll represent it with dog, because it's not an artifact.
It was funny, like, watching... There were some things in the Game Changer list I don't think belong there, but it was interesting hearing...
Trigger Myra. Open Attraction Hall of Mirrors. If I get a 4 or a 6, we choose target creature I control. Each other creature I control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn, except it isn't legendary.
Ooh.
That's okay. That's one's in. That's probably the best attraction in the whole deck. Okay. I actually have to do something on the side. I gotta go quick. Resolve the gamble. Let me get a card to put into my hand.
Honestly, the one card that they added to the game changer list that I think doesn't belong there is crop rotation. Purely because if you're, it's mostly just because if you're doing scary stuff with crop rotation, the lands that you're grabbing are already game changers. So like, you're already in bracket 3 by definition.
3-tree city is not a game changer.
I suppose, but like.
Yeah, and like I don't know, you can get like Cabal Coffers. And...
Yeah, the ones that I think of with crop rotation that are terrifying are like Cabal Coffers, Field of the Dead,
Glacial Chasm,
Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah,
I guess 3-tree city is a Gaia's Cradle, I suppose. So that is, but your deck has to be a lot more narrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's that the one devotion one too.
Nykthos.
Oh, Nykthos, yeah.
Nykthos. Yeah.
I do have to do something on the side real quick once this is done. Shuffle. Check. I just got some messages I have to respond to.
I think it would be fair if that land came in tapped, but because the land comes in untapped.
Yeah, discard at random. Empires, picking between 1 and 5.
5.
1, 5. 1 to 5. Arcane Denial.
Okay.
Honestly, fine. Tap the Soul Ring copy for 2. I'm going to cast Lava Spore Boots. Let's use the floating to put the Lava Spore Boots on Myra.
Prowess trigger.
I do have another prowess trigger. So the copy is technically a 4/4 with trample and haste. What shield are its stats?
4/5.
4/5 death touch.
4/5. I don't care about that. I do care about that. Let's send a 4/4 at Teysa.
I'll take 4.
You are 1 card off of winning the game.
What card?
I don't know if you Dark Hour, Darkest Hour, whatever, something like that.
Don't have it.
If you have it, it goes infinite with your commander on its own.
Well, this is a 3. That seems kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Everyone has an infinite that can go like that. Like Hullbreaker Horror and Soul Ring technically goes infinite, but doesn't. It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, brother, if you want me to be honest, this is a Planeswalker deck. So, I mean, do with that as you wish.
Oh, that's interesting.
But that is my game actions past the turn.
Okay. I will untap.
I do have to do some stuff on the side.
Gain 2 when I draw. Speaking of Nykthos, I will play it for turn.
There it is.
And I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Flying Death Touch. Whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life. I do not have.
There's a 2-card combo waiting to happen.
I don't have the other piece.
Extinguish Bond.
Whatever the
Sanguine
what's
Bond,
the fucking enchantment? Sanguine. Yeah, I don't have Sanguine Bond in here. This is just to gain life because Chainer uses a lot of life.
Or Dina, but you physically can't run her, so.
Yeah.
Veto.
Doesn't
Veto do it too?
Isn't Veto?
Yeah, Veto. I don't have Veto. I don't have any of the like life gainy combo pieces in here. It's literally just in there because it's a good creature. I will go to combat, I suppose, and I will just move through combat and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
And then when you lose 2, I will gain 2 from the Bloodthirsty.
Fun. Play a Crossroads as land for turn, gain 2 life. Tap 5, cast Increasing Devotion.
That sorcery does not give you any devotion. That's not how tokens work, and that's not how sorceries work. Wizards.
I'll make 5 1/1 white human tokens.
I know that they designed it far after, but it bugs me that the foretell mechanic and as foretold have nothing to do with each other. You can't foretell with as foretold.
No, but foretell is in the future, as foretold is in the past, I think.
Also, it bugs me. They were printed in the same set, so it's going to bug me to no end that Niv Mizzet the Guild Pact and Leyline of the Guild Pact are a non-bow. They are in the same set, but Leyline of the Guild Pact turns Niv Mizzet Guild Pact off. You physically can't get his trigger if you have it.
I'll sack 3 white human soldiers to target Shieldred with an exile.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
You're welcome, team.
Yay.
Thank you.
TY.
I was going to tutor up a removal for that. My tutor was Lava Spore Boots, by the way.
I will then... I will 0 Gideon, making him a 6/6,
He's a real boy.
and I'll send 6 over Empires.
I will take it.
Remember, that is Planeswalker damage.
What does that mean?
It means nothing.
Nothing. Standard damage joke. I'll pass my turn.
Okay, draw Monster Cardo. Let me island, and then I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will summon Gannix. I will scry. I'll put this to bottom. And then he enters, makes a treasure, and then trigger Roiling Dragon Storm that bounces back to hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will pass the turn, and I'm going to... I like you, though. I'm going to discard Harrogast, Erupting Nullkite, and I will pass the turn.
On your end step, we will pay 1, tap Myra, and we'll put Gamble underneath Hall of Mirrors. So if I ever visit Hall of Mirrors, I'm going to get another Gamble.
I didn't realize. I thought that she was building a theme park, not a casino.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's untap my board. I'm actually curious how this is going to work. Well, first we will also get another copy of Soul Ring. 1 Soul Ring every turn, that's pretty good.
I'm getting a little worried about that.
Yeah. Draw for turn. Main phase 1. Roll a d6. 4. Hey! We visit it. Choose target creature you control, and all my creatures become a So I have 3 Myras right now. Good fun with that. Have luck with. Good luck with that. So every instant and sorcery is going to open 3 attractions. Then I gamble for a card.
Anybody got a Vandal Blast?
No.
Nope.
You better not.
Not in
Oh,
not
there's probably 2 up on the
black,
gate
white.
right now. Don't mind me. There probably is some stupid board wipes you weirdos have. I'll put this in my hand. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you
Osprey
what it is,
command.
but that is my first spell cast this turn as well.
Spectacular pile up. I think that's a bit.
Well, we'll see. Draw this. So they do not have prowess at the moment. Actually, prowess was on the stack. They are technically Myras with prowess that have triggered once because of how this trigger happened, right? Anyway, 5 cards in my hand. Tracy, pick one. 1 to 5.
4.
Seat of the Synod. You have lost. You picked the wrong card. I play Island. That was not the card I took. How do I do this? I might have to do that. Let's play red and the blue. I'm gonna play Stormcatch Mentor. Second spell, I do make another monk that is not a copy of whatever. Let's put 2 here. Okay, then I'll pay a red. So prowess instant sorceries cost 1 less. Pay a red. I'm going to cast from my hand Highway Robbery. You may discard a card or sacrifice a land if I do draw 2 cards. Resolve Myra. Open 3 attractions. Kiddie Coaster, Information Booth, and Concession Stand. I didn't know this attraction was in this deck. I never got this one before. Hall of Mirror. That thing's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all my creatures become a copy of it. That's crazy. Okay. This one is 2, 5, and 6. Creatures get 1/0. 2 and 6 draw a card. 5 and 6 make a food. So
The attractions always trigger on 6. It's just the other number that's random.
And they miss on 1.
Yeah, and they always miss on 1.
Yep. I need to draw some cards here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap one of the Soul Rings. I'm going to tap.
He is doing stuff. He's doing a lot of stuff, and I'm not happy
going to
of
put Highway Robbery under Kiddie Coaster. I'm going to tap another Soul Ring. I'm going to put Arcane Denial, and I can counter my own spells to draw cards. Actually, I cannot because of how this works. Actually, I cannot do that because they trigger and they cast separately, so I cannot actually Arcane Denial my own spell.
I think you can. If you hit a 6.
Because they don't all get cast at once. I have a trigger to cast, copy, and cast them.
Yeah. So
they
you
actually
just
get cast differently.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So you stack it. If you roll a 6, you stack it so you cast the other spells first, and then you put Arcane Denial on the stack last. You can target the spells you already cast with it.
No, because what it actually does is it puts triggers of whenever you visit that attraction, copy the exiled card. You may cast a copy.
Yeah.
That is on the stack, not the spell being cast.
So you still stack it so that you cast the Arcane Denial
the triggers
last.
to cast them.
Yeah, but you stack it so that your other spell copies go on the stack first, and then your Arcane Denial goes on
They only go on one at a time.
Well, oh yeah, it goes on and then resolves. Well, you could cast something in response to the trigger.
Yeah, that is a thing they can do. But until end of turn. I was just making sure that's it until end of turn. That would have been fucking crazy if that was not until end of turn. Okay. Anyway, pass the turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I will play my other good land, Cabal Coffers. But it doesn't tap from itself, unfortunately. I'm just gonna tap 3, one of them being black for Warren Soul Trader. And then I will pass, because I drew pretty terribly this game.
Sorry to hear that. Sacrifice another creature, free the treasure. Play a swamp as land for turn. Tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast a Grave Titan.
Nice.
ETB, I'll make 2 zombies.
Okay.
I'll 0 Gideon, making him a 6/6.
What else does he do? I don't even know.
He forces stuff to attack him, and then I
0,
think he
he
makes
turns
tokens.
into a 6/6. -2, he destroys a tapped creature. +2, he makes a somebody attack Gideon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Is that it?
That's his skip.
Oh, okay, sure.
All Gideon planeswalkers just kind of turn into creatures.
Yeah, they just become dudes.
Yeah, that's like their thing. I'll send 6 over at Easy Life.
You're sending me a 6/6. I will chump it with one of my monks.
Okay, sounds good. Pass my turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to toss down this island. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to remake that treasure. I'm going to summon Niv Mizzet the Firemind. Whenever I draw a card, deals damage to any target, I can tap and draw a card. I will Scry because Niv Mizzet's dragon. This can stay on top. Combat. Ganex is going to swing at Islarf.
Is it 3/4 flying?
Yep.
I cannot block a flyer. I will take 3.
All right. In response, not in response, but trigger, make a fairy dragon,
Did you make your treasure token
and then I make a treasure. Yeah.
when Niv Mizzet entered?
Yes. So I paid for him with this treasure, and then he immediately replaced it.
Okay.
And then second main phase, I'm going to sack both of my treasures to replay that Roiling Dragonstorm. I will draw 2. I'm
Resolves. What's that do?
uh
What is Roiling Dragonstorm?
I played it before. Draw 2, discard a card, and then whenever a dragon enters, it returns to my hand.
Okay.
So I will draw 2. I am going to discard. I will discard this island. And then I'm going to do 1 damage to Iz's face and 1 damage to his Stormcatch Mentor.
One from what trigger?
Niv Mizzet.
Oh, from
Whenever I.
drawing cards. Okay. Okay. I don't know what your cards do. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I would have interacted with that. I don't know what your cards do.
I said when I played him, whenever I draw a card, he deals damage.
I know. I'm so unfamiliar with these cards. These cards are so weird.
I feel like Niv Mizzet's
I don't
pretty
even
well
know,
known.
I don't
He's
even
like,
know
God,
why you got a dragon token.
because of Feywild Visitor.
Feywild Visitor.
It's my commander.
Okay.
It's the thing that's been listed on my deck the
Okay.
entire time. Okay. And then I am going.
What blows my mind is he thinks your deck's confusing, and this boy's
You're
over here
playing
opening
attractions.
Dragons and like.
They're not Gruul dragons. They're not in my comfort zone.
I'm going to
I
pass.
have no idea what any of the Myra shit does.
All I do is I roll a dice and get lucky. I have another soul ring. There are now 4 soul rings.
How many do you need to win?
10. He needs 10 copies of the same
8.
Oh, 8?
No, I need 8 artifacts with the same name. Does not need to be the same one.
Yeah.
I could have 8 servos right now and win the game. That's actually how that works.
Yeah.
Main phase 1, roll a d6. 5. Okay. I get kitty, coaster, and concession stand. I make a food. And my creatures get 1/0 until end of turn. And we cast Highway Robbery. I do have to pay the cost to discard a card or sack a land and draw 2. Actually, I forgot to do that last turn, so I'm down an island, actually.
Okay.
I forgot to do that last turn. That's my bad.
Okay. So you're casting it again.
Oh no!
Or you may cast it again.
Yeah, I may cast again. I may discard a card or sack a land. I'll discard Stormcarved Coast and draw 2. Trigger prowess on both of those. Whatever. Let's play Island as land for turn. Let's replace that. I honestly have nothing I can do. My hand is like so bad. Like, my god, my hand is garbage. I'm just gonna have to pass.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Oh my god. I'm gonna play a Cabal Stronghold. All my special lands, nothing to do with them. I'll tap a black and a colorless to tap the Cabal Coffers to add 3 black. And then I will use 3 of it and 2 more. I'll cast Chainer. And then I'll pass.
What do you do? Okay. Nightmares 1/1. Rage from graveyard to battlefield.
And I can reanimate stuff on people's yards, including my own.
Okay.
Tap up, keep, draw for turn. Play Plains as land. Tap. 2, 3. Playing Orzhov Key Rune.
Mm-hmm.
Tap. It's a mana rock that turns into a 1/4 thrall with lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3, 4 mana. So that'd be 5 altogether. I'll play Glasswing Grace, targeting my Grave Titan. So I'll give him +2/+2 flying and lifelink.
Nice.
I will then.
Cast on him? What's the spell you cast on him?
It's a Glasswing Grace. It's an
Glasswing.
MDFC.
Okay.
I will then go and we'll -2 Gideon, targeting Ganox, the Astral Hunter.
Dang. I was helping the gang, though. I was hitting. Sorry, that's fine. It just means I'm coming
Many
after
treasures.
you. I don't have any treasures now.
I know.
We'll then go to combat. Oh man, you didn't do shit. You're gonna have a pretty good turn of pain, which is just gonna make my deck a lot harder to deal with. We'll send this 8/8 flying over at Empires, and we'll send 2 zombies over at Missing Novice.
I'll take the 4.
I will just block it with my 5/5.
That's flying.
Touch.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Flying dead.
Okay. So on attack,
You make
he
the 2
will
zombies.
make 2/2/2 zombies.
2/2/2s.
This will go in grave. I'll gain 8 life. Going up to 41. Then I will make a 1/1 spirit because of my commander. I will then sack 2 human soldiers and a spirit and attempt to exile Niv Mizzet the Fire Mine.
Alright.
Jesus. What is the
So
character
Oh,
doing
he's
next?
exiled.
Doesn't-
Hurt the commander.
Oh, wait. Tesa. Okay.
Yeah. And I will pass my turn.
Cool. I'm gonna be very sad about
One
all of
card in
this.
hand.
Draw.
This is a dangerous board.
I
state
feel
right
like
now.
I should be having a grudge against Tracy, but I'm a good Magic player who understands that I, unfortunately, despite being a Disney adult, must destroy Disneyland.
Leave Disneyland alone.
I'm sorry, I gotta destroy Disneyland. I'm gonna pay 1, 2. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Ansrag's Rampage. Destroy all artifacts I don't control, and then I exile the top X of my library, where X is the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield this turn. I can put a creature card exiled this way onto the battlefield, it gains haste, and I return it to my hand at the beginning of the next end step.
That's great.
Oh.
Are you able to stop an offer you can't refuse?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
You get 2 treasures. I will open an attraction. Haunted House. I visit, return target creature card from the game to the battlefield, exile it at the end step.
Cool, I'm gonna pay 2. This is what I get for trying to help a board that just scorned me. I'm going to play the Orb of Dragonkind, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Do I have anything in my graveyard I care about? I literally cannot find any instant and sorceries I care about. No. Okay. Untap. Fuck's sake. Oh, on your end step, sure. Crack the food. That's what I meant to do. I have so much fucking mana and nothing to do with it. Untap. Upkeep. Make another Soul Ring. Draw a card. Oh my god! Roll the dice. That went off the screen. Roll try it again. 3. Nothing.
Yay!
When it went off the screen, I got a 6. I'm so angry. I am so angry. I got a 6 off the camera. But
You
then I had
got
to be a good boy
5
and pick-
Soul Rings!
I don't care! I can't do anything
You are
with them.
absolutely that child at the theme park that's upset they aren't getting all the souvenirs.
I want more! Why can't I have one? I honestly cannot make any game actions. I actually am not drawing any cards that I can play.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. I
Uh,
got 1 in hand, dude.
I'm going to pass the turn. Go
Okay.
ahead, buddy. I gotta do some work.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Alright, let's juggle some mana around. So I'll tap 2 to tap the Cabal Coffers to add 3 black. And then I'll use 2 of it to tap Nykthos to add another 3, which would then be 1. I got 4 floating black. 4 plus. What is the biggest problem on the board?
Either is Slarf's commander or my commander.
Yeah.
Alright. Myra has Ward 1.
Mario has Ward 1. Okay.
And she's a 3/4, if that matters.
I'm gonna use the 4 floating black and 2 more +1 for ward. I'm gonna cast Noxious Gear Hulk targeting Myra. So when it enters, destroy
Gear
target
cast.
creature.
Okay. Fun fact: you do not have to choose your target on cast.
Oh, because when it enters.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should not say your target before it enters, so you can mess with people.
Yep, you're right. But
Do I care? No, I don't care. I have enough attractions.
okay, I will gain what's its toughness? 4.
4.
4.
3, 4.
Mhm.
Oh man. Well, that's it. That's all I got. I will pass.
Maybe I just have to wait 3 turns and win the game by that.
Yeah, with the soul rings.
Yeah.
I forget if I have a
Untap,
Vandal Blast
upkeep,
in this deck or
move
not.
for turn. Alright. Let's have some fun.
No, I'm having fun, but not. Unfortunately, I didn't get to visit my play park today. On
3,
my turn.
4, 5 mana. Cast Liliana's Mastery.
Make 2 zombie. Zombies get +2, 1+1 zombies. Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it did something.
Then I'll just play the last card in my hand because it's all I got. Gideon of the Trials.
Oh, if you got Gideon, Gideon got you.
What does Gideon up to trials do?
Double Gideons, baby!
Yeah.
What does this guy do?
He's gonna get an emblem that he gives an emblem that says as long as he controls a Gideon planeswalker, his opponents can't win and he can't lose.
Oh.
Do I have anything I can do about that?
So that's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll zero.
I guess I care. You know what? I care about that. I'm gonna pay 2. Let's negate that in German.
German negate.
So Islarf must attack.
Well, he's negating
of the
Gideon.
trials. So you can't win the game. You can't not win the game.
Tracy.
So I'm negating the Gideon cast.
Oh. Counter target
Jiren.
creatures.
No, it says Naturalisire einen nicht Creator Zauberspruch deiner Wahl. And then the
Okay.
first word in the flavor text is die.
Great. So Gideon will go away. That's no biggie. I'll still target you with the this Gideon for the +2.
So what do I have to do? All my creatures have to
all
attack it?
You
All
have
creatures
to
have to attack
attack
him.
this Gideon next turn if able. And then I'll attack at you for 12.
I won't have to attack it if I block both 2 of them. How much damage do I take?
6.
They're 3 trees each. Okay. Sure.
Sure. Pass my turn.
Okay.
You just killed monks.
No, the zombies did. I didn't do nothing.
You initiated violence.
Toss down a mountain. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
4, 5.
your theme
6,
park
7, 8,
discriminates
9,
against
10,
zombies.
11.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that thing right now. So, I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will bring back Ganex. I'm going to pick up to 3 treasures. Roiling Dragonstorm returns to my hand. I will play it again with my Is It Boilerworks to draw 2 and discard. I already added the treasure. Huh?
What?
What are we asking?
Go ahead. Continue.
2, and then I will discard. I like all of these things, but I think I will discard my Signed Sheevan Dragon as much as I love it.
Ooh, that's cool.
And that will be my turn. I'll pass.
Okay. See if I can actually make a game action. Let's make a Soul Ring. I have 6 Soul Rings. I will draw for
2
turn.
to go.
Okay, let's roll a d6 again, baby.
We gotta get rid of that
It's a
mechanism.
4. 4.
I
visit
tried.
Haunted House, Hall of Mirrors. Okay, Haunted House, Hall of Mirrors. I get to gamble. And I get to return a creature card when I get to the battlefield, haste, and exile it on the end step.
I gave it my best shot.
Stormcatch Mentor returns to the battlefield. And I cast Gamble. trigger prowess, I guess. Let's resolve the gamble. Okay, Tracy's actually scary, so I might actually find a way to just kill him. Tracy's the scariest deck on the board right now, I think. Am I wrong here?
This is my
No, he's
I don't
pretty
my hand.
You have you can. Oh, you have your commander. You have no white creatures right now. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you have
doesn't
to go right
need
now.
those features.
Yeah, you have to go right now. If there's a 1 in 3 chance that Tracy does not die right now.
Remember, Islarf, you cannot swing at me.
That's creatures I control, right?
Yeah.
They can only go at.
Oh,
They
I
all have
don't-
to go at Gideon.
No. What's the
Yeah,
card?
go ahead.
How is the text?
During target opponent's next turn, creatures that player controls attack Gideon if able.
Right.
So if
maybe
you're
I
somehow
don't do
able to
this.
remove Gideon, you can swing wherever you want.
Yeah. Maybe I don't do that then, because that's not going to work. I honestly cannot get around.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You thought it was a silly card and it saved my life. Look at that.
I do have one option though. A very annoying option for all of you. Ha 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 ha!
It's alright, I'm out of cards.
Same. Kind of, basically. Let's put this. You have a lot more than me. This is not going to do anything to Missing Novice. Missing Novice is just going to like, I don't care.
If it doesn't get gambled,
Yeah, we will see. If it gets gambled, we'll put it under an attraction and try and visit it every turn. Okay. Alright, Missing Novice. 1, 2, or 3?
Middle card. 2.
What?
2.
Hydroelectric Specimen. Okay. Soul Ring. Blue. 1 floating, I guess. Fade away, baby! Trigger to make a monk, I guess. For each creature, that creature's controller pays 1 or sacrifices a permanent.
for each creature.
That is
I will just
annoying.
pay mana. I will tap with one of the soul rings, I guess. And use the one floating.
That creature's controller pays 1 time. Great. I guess in response, I'm gonna pay a life. I'm gonna stack Gear Hulk to the trader.
Each one has its own trigger, so you have to pay 3 mana or sacrifice 3 permanents when this resolves. Or no, 2 mana when it resolves.
Okay.
2 mana or 2 permanents
2 mana or 2 permanents.
in combination of.
Okay, so I'll sack the diamond and the treasure then.
I will sack my Orb of Dragonkind and my Roiling Dragonstorm.
Okay. Tracy, you have 7. Sacrifice 7 permanents or pay 7 mana. I love Fade Away. It catches people out so much.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Pay one. Because I can. So then I only gotta sack 6, right?
Yes.
And I'll stack these 6 zombies and make 6 flying spirits.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, your camera is gone.
Oh, I guess. It's not on my side. Okay, I have to refresh spell table. Turn order might go away. Remember your life total. I don't know what mine was.
It should come back when you.
Spell
Sometimes
table
it
likes to
brings.
randomize
Sometimes
the turn
it.
order when
Yeah,
we refresh.
it's weird.
No, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you
I
got
guess
it.
it's okay. That's done. Okay. I gotta
Oh,
do
did the
barrels.
Stormcatch? How'd the Stormcatch mentor come back?
From the trigger from the hall of haunted house.
Okay.
It's back until the end step.
Okay, cool.
He also has 2 prowess triggers. And we'll resolve that. Sure. Let's make the Stormcatch mentor bigger. Since we know where he's going, so let's attack with the Stormcatch mentor. A Tracy. Oh, you have lots of spirits, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I have
We'll
6
We'll attack
spirits.
Gideon with the Stormcatch mentor. We'll attack Gideon with the 2/2 trample monk. So there's a 4/3 and a 2/2 going at Gideon.
A black warrior 4/3 with a spirit, and I'll take 2 on Gideon, going down to 6.
Okay. That's fine. Do I want to do anything? Probably. I do have priority for doing that, so you won't be able to exile her in response, so that works for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's tap 2 of these. Let's make 2 more taps. Close. Tap a blue and a red to play Myra. When that resolves, I will have my priority to tap another Soul Ring. I missed how many I had. I had
You have
more than
5.
Yeah, 5 copies. Yeah. And then 1 mana. I'm going to... Let's put... Let's put Fade Away under Concession Stand. So if I get a 5 or 6, we're going to do Fade Away again. That sounds fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do have to pay a mana to put on the boots and then tap her, I assume. Yeah, so I have to pay 1 to put the boots onto her before I can do that, actually.
So in response to you putting the boots on, I'll sack 3 spirits and exile her.
Great. Yeah, this is why we do not let. So I haven't done this yet. Okay. Yeah, this is why we do not let your commander exist.
Why? Because it's fair? No.
Is that fair?
I mean, it doesn't
They
like
wouldn't
win me the game.
To be
It
okay,
doesn't.
hang on. To just point of order here. They would not have the white creatures to sacrifice had you not cast Fade Away and given them a sacrifice outlet for all their black creatures.
I die to the black creatures, I don't die to the spirits.
I'm just saying.
I just wanted to fade away every turn. That would have been lit and funny. Right?
Yeah.
Sure, let's tap the Soul Ring to put the Lava Spur boots on the monk. Give him some new shoes. He needs it. Oh no, my shoes are hot, says the monk. Pass turn. I honestly have no game actions I can take in this.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. Sorry. Alright, I'll do my little fucking dance here. So I'll have 2 like a Volkov for 3, and then I'll spend 2 of it to pick those to make 3, 4 for black. I'll use 4 of it and 1 more for a Quartz Connoisseur. And there's like a search my library for a creature card and put it into my graveyard.
Who
I
did
will
somebody
go
drop?
get-
Gravecrawler?
No, I don't have that line in here.
I'm surprised you don't. That sounds like a Gravecrawler card.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get probably a Meteor Golem.
That's
I'll throw
very
that.
expensive.
Because I'm gonna try to deal with your.
Because Corpse Connoisseur, you probably should put Gravecrawler in there. Corpse Connoisseur and Gravecrawler just activate immediately because he is a zombie.
Yeah, well, you talking about like the Warren Soul Trader Gravecrawler loop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, then let me see what I got here. I got 2 mana open.
Or any combination of that, yeah.
I don't have enough to do it right now, man. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Top deck a land. Play a plains. Increasing devotion from my graveyard. I'll create 10 1/1 white human soldier tokens. Exile, increasing devotion. I'll then activate my Planeswalker, sacking 3 human soldiers and attempting to exile Chainer.
Attempting to exile Chainer. Yeah, okay. You got it, I think.
Combat, I'll send 8 over at Islarf.
Okay, I take 8. I'm not making
Turn
it.
2.
I'm literally just not doing anything.
The issue is if you roll a 6, you'll wind up doing a lot of things.
Correct, but not. Well, make a food,
Yeah,
draw a
that's
card, and
true.
then nothing.
It's
is kind of funny how little I can do.
I'm going
Even if I do get to
to
6.
toss down a mountain. I am going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast Aggravated Assault. Pay 5 red, untap creatures I control. If it's a main phase, it's an additional combat phase, followed by additional main phase. Move to combat. I'm going to swing this Fairy Dragon over... at Empires, Ganex at Islarf.
Okay.
One.
Don't know how you're gonna deal with Tracy without me.
Tracy has
I have
flyers
no card!
up, right?
He
No, I
has
don't. They're tapped.
Oh.
3
I swung him
exiles.
at
But
Islarf.
also they can exile.
Instant speed.
I mean I don't know how I deal with Tracy with you. Regardless, they exile my commander. What are you? There's no difference here. You're gonna
Hey,
win in 2 turns.
Legally, if I win the game, Tracy also loses the game, so technically. I'll take the tree.
In response to no blockers, I will pay 1, 2, 3, sack a treasure for 4. I'm going to flash an Embercleave.
Okay.
It's going to equip to Ganex. He is now a 4/4 with double strike. So that's going to be 2 Ganex triggers, which is going to.
So that's game.
I don't
Unless,
have
exiles it, that's
I
game.
don't have enough for infinite combat.
Don't you?
No,
Don't
because
you
I
make
can.
8 treasures each time.
I make 2 treasures. Because
That's Evercleave, right?
Embercleave. I hit you.
Oh,
every-
that doesn't. Okay, that's not the wrong. That's
Yeah,
the wrong
not Reaver Cleaver, and Embercleave. So I make 2 fairies. So you take 8 commander damage.
Yeah.
I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take another combat step. And then I will move to combat, swing Ganex and Ganex at you and the Fairy Dragon at Empires again. So that's another 8 commander damage coming your way. I'll make 2 more fairies and 2 more treasures, and I don't have enough to do another combat step.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Okay. 7 soul rings.
One more turn. Unless you got a copy artifact.
That's why I have to
Roll
do
a
it that way.
D6. 2. We get Information Boot and Kitty Coaster. My creatures get 1 auto end of turn. I draw a card from Information Boot. And I will Highway Robbery. I can discard a card to draw 2. I will discard this useless Vandal Blast and draw 2. Trigger the Prowess. I will play Exotic Orchard as land for turn. I will. That's not gonna work. That'll never work. I don't know. I don't even know what I can do here, honestly. Pay a blue, preordain. Make a monk number. Make another monk. Draw 2. Draw a card. Gideon did not prevent me from attacking him this turn.
Nope.
Nope.
Draw a card.
He swung at you instead. Yeah.
And we'll put this one on the bottom. Two. 4. I don't know how I'm getting out of this one, if I can. 6. Cyberdrive Awakener.
Nah.
All the attractions have come to life. Also, I tapped. I should not be tapping this one. I should be tapping these two, so I have better. Actually,
Oh.
actually 1, 2. I know
Oh,
1,
that's
2,
funny.
3, 4, 5, 7. I do need to tap one of them. So now all of my soul rings become 4/4s with flying.
Okay.
My Cory Cutter boots and Lava Spore boots get unattached because they now become 4/4s. They're not.
Okay.
And then all my attractions
They're all-
also become 4/4 creatures
They're all
with
vulnerable
flying.
to Taysa now. I don't think he sees this.
Okay.
So we could just remove
4,
the one.
8,
we
12,
can
16,
remove
20,
the soul
24,
ring.
28.
Taysa can just remove the soul
22,
ring that has the
26,
mechanized
27,
production
1,
on
2,
it,
3, 4,
and
5,
also
6,
all
7,
the
48
and also all the
damage
attractions.
on board.
That's
Okay.
I don't think he sees this.
I don't even know who's the actual threat, but we'll see. There are 2 threats on board. Combat. Is combat okay?
Combat.
I don't care.
What do I want to do here? Do I actually do I do a based play? I have a based option here. Do I play to my gamble outs or my actual outs? I think I play to the gamble and risk it for the chocolate biscuit. You know what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23, 24, 27, 28. Also, this has one of these under it. I don't know if this has something. No, it didn't have it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I will send 2 of these. Missing Novice. So there is one more lethal over, 1 over lethal. And I will send 3 at Tracy.
Wait, so
So
everything's
12
coming at me?
Tracy. I'm going to kill Novice and sending 3 at Tracy.
If I remove the the
If
4
you remove
biggest.
1, there is 1,
The
4, 8, 12. Oh, if you remove 4 of them?
Yes. I made 4 of them last turn when I hit you. I made 2 every time I hit you.
You made 1.
Whenever
okay, I didn't know
Ganax
you had
hits,
that.
whenever
that's game for me.
yeah,
Okay.
whenever
I don't know
whenever
what your cards do.
whenever
sorry. I
Ganax
have
hits,
no
I make
idea.
a fairy dragon. Whenever a non-token hits, I make a fairy dragon, and
Okay,
I had double
yeah,
strike in 2
that's-
combats.
That's game for me not having a clue what your cards do.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea what you're doing. I would have sent more at you, but never mind. Honestly, I should be. I would like to full swing you, but I guess that's my mistake. I sent 3 at Tracy. I don't know what your cards do. Like, I would like to send 3 more 4/4s at you, but I don't know if declarations are done.
If you want, I'm fine with that. I have to be going in 10 minutes anyway.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 4/4s attacking novice.
So 12 4/4s.
you-
If I get rid of 4, if I block 4 of them, that is still 8 4.
That's 32.
Okay, yeah, I'm dead.
Tracy can technically exile one.
I don't know if they want to because I do have. I mean, technically speaking, they could exile my stuff too, but you're probably easier to kill. You have less life.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. If that resolves, everything is now tapped. Yeah. Do the game actions. Pass turn. Everything is no longer a creature.
On your end step. On your end step.
You're
Before
gonna
that
kill the
trigger,
soul
with
ring
that
that
trigger
has
on the
the-
stack, I'm gonna blow up the soul ring that has the mechanized production on it.
Okay. You could have seen what happened and killed it later.
No. It's only creature till end of
No,
turn.
because then it wouldn't be a creature. Yeah, it wouldn't be a creature.
That would be a creature. Oh yeah, that's smart.
I was surprised that you made all the stuff creatures, knowing that there's Tesa on the board.
Oh yeah.
I die to you no matter what you do.
All right.
No matter
no,
what
you
happens, I
don't
die
have
to you.
Yeah,
didn't have
no matter
blockers
what,
for
you
any of the
died a
fairy
novice.
dragons.
Yeah, you died a novice. Yeah.
So
Alright,
I just played to trying to stall out for the production. So who knows?
No, it was a good call.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
And
That's why I was considering gambling earlier when you had your guy on the board. Then I drew him next turn.
I'll play.
I was going to go for you last turn.
What do I have in my graveyard? Oh man, I don't think it's gonna matter. Alright, I'll just tap 2 and tap the Cabal to add 4 black. I'll use 3 of it to victimize. I'll sack the Corpse Connoisseur to it.
Don't forget, victimize is not sacrifice as cost. You choose your targets first.
Okay, I'm going to target...
So you do have an advantage there. It's useful.
Yeah, I'm going to target...
There is a risk with this, by the way, just so you know. Tracy can exile your creatures in response, and you won't get to reanimate anything. That's how risky victimize is. That's the
What do you
risk.
mean?
If you choose your targets, then you sacrifice on resolution. I have done this before, where you remove all of their creatures, so they don't get to sacrifice anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm targeting Meteor Golem and Noxious Gearhulk with Victimize, sacking Corpse Connoisseur, pending any responses.
Oh yeah, because the sack is not a cost; it's part of the resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to have no creatures for it to prevent it from resolving.
So is that going through?
What's actually funny is if
No
someone only had
response.
2 creatures, you can exile one of them that they don't want to sacrifice and make them sacrifice a valuable creature. Because it's mandatory to sacrifice once you cast the spell.
Yeah, it becomes an edict.
It's not a you may.
Alright, so those come in. I'm gonna... Oh no. Alright,
doesn't
I'm gonna
matter.
target, Tesa with the Gearhulk. I'll gain... I don't know, 3.
3.
And then I'll target the Gideon with the Meteor Golem.
Yeah.
And then I got 5 up. Yeah, I'll just use the last floating black and 2 more for an Ashnod's Altar, and I will pass.
As if you need more mana. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Fuck me. Basic land. That puts me out the game pretty much.
How this game's gonna turn out.
Alright, so we'll pay 5 to play Tesla. Three, 4, 5. I'll then pay a black and a white. Turn this key rune into a 1/4 black wall with flying and lifelink. I'll go to combat. I'll send 3 flying and empires.
I'll take 3.
I'll gain 1.
I don't know how this game is going to end now. I'm just drawing nothing.
That's it. Pass my turn.
Okay, I will not trigger my equipment, my enchantment aura. Let's untap the attractions and make a better sense of my board a bit. Gambles on Hall of Mirrors, High Robbery is on Kitty Corner, and Concession Stand. Untap my 6 copies of Soul Rings. Draw a card for turn. Okay, let's roll a d6. 2. I Kitty Coaster. My creatures get +1/+0, and I get Highway Robbery. I may discard a card or sack a land and draw 2. I will discard Mountain, draw 2. Trigger 1 prowess. It's not an 8. No prowess is active right now. Okay, let's. Oh, for fuck's sake! There you go.
You're back.
Let's tap 2 of my Soul Rings. Actually, how do I want to do this? I need to get more attractions out. I don't think it's gonna work. I just need to find Blasphemous Act and just keep getting fucking Taste off the board. It's the only option I have, I think, because anything I play just gets killed straight away.
Well, I am running out of creatures, so keep that in mind.
It is also a bait option. Make you do it. Okay, if I want to do it, I need to tap 3 of the Soul Rings to pay for the commander tax and the colorless cost. Then red and a blue. So 6, 2, 4, 6, 8 to play commander. And then I will play another cost. Let's go tap 2 more of them. And leave 1 floating. Tap 2 blue. I will cast Lorien Revealed. Trigger Myra to open an attraction. Swinging Ship. 4 and 6 extra combat steps. Draw 3 cards. Resolve that. Oh my god, this is garbage. Okay, I will play Frostboil Snarl, land for turn, reveal an island. My camera is frozen, okay. Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
Droid cam is so bad. Okay. There's the island, if you want to see. Okay, we're 5 seconds behind. There we go. This is so bad. Well, I'll try it again. I do have 1 floating. I will try and put the boots onto Myra. Who has ward? Does that resolve?
Yeah, well, you're good for me.
Oh, I do also have to get another monk, so I have 3 monks. Just 2 and then 1 with the sword. The one that came in. Okay, I'll pay the 2 from the last Soul Ring. And 1 mana from the mountain. To tap Myra. To exile target instant or sorcery from my graveyard. I guess I just do it again. Try and put the way under it. But then you can just leave your mana up. It doesn't really do anything. You're kind of tapped out. It actually doesn't do anything putting that under it. Is Preordain the correct choice here? Just to try and draw more cards? Because I don't have the mana to get Lorien. I actually do have the mana to get Lorien revealed. Sure, let's tap 2 more mana. Let's make that 5. Let's put Lorien. Let's go for L'Oreal, and you're worth it. And we'll put that onto the Haunted House. So if I visit that, I'm drawing 3 cards. If I roll a 4 or a 6. We're gambling, boys. If I'm not gambling in this deck, what am I doing? Like, really, if you think about it. That's my last game action past the turn.
Okay. I
Thought
will
the game would be over by now, and I could go
untap.
bed.
Go to bed. Untap, upkeep, draw, return. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna tap 2. Tap the coffers to add 4. Use 2. Tap Nykthos to add another 3 up to 5. And then I'm gonna sack Meteor Golem to Ashnod's Altar to add 2 colorless. I'll use the 5 black and 2 colorless to recast Chainer.
Your guy? You can.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to try to tap 3 black and 3 life. I'm gonna try to reanimate the Corpse Connoisseur.
I might need to head out here, but thank you guys for the games.
Yeah.
You gotta go, Tracy?
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man.
See you.
What's up?
Okay. I was hoping to maybe see what the end of the game looked like, but I gotta be clocking into work here, so let's see. Let's see who I can toss things to. Oh, Kurohitsugi's playing Commander at PAX. That's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, did they just wrapped up a game?
Thank you everyone for being here. We're gonna pack up and head out. But yeah, you'll see more of us over the weekend.
Pack up ahead. They're done. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. Anybody else doing some actual live magic? Ooh, that's some. They're playing. Let's go to Sneaky Creebs. They're playing some Spell Table. Band counters. All right, well I'll just swap to using Mana Drain and offer you can't refuse and Fierce Guardianship. If we're gonna head over there, raid messages you found the missing persons. If you're on YouTube, we're going to twitch.tv/sneakycreebs. Thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys.